Well, the former Burlington Plaza in Amherst recently welcomed 4 new stores last Thursday.
But since we reported that news last week, this story has remained the most read on WGRZ.com. So Channel 2's Dave McKinley went to check it out and find out why the plaza has seen so much success.
1 o'clock on a Monday afternoon, and this place resembled a Black Friday of yore. Business was brisk, and it was a challenge to find a parking spot near the new stores.
The reality is, they hit a value, and people are looking for value.
Amherst Supervisor Brian Culpa, an urban planner by trade, noted it's the first time these 4 stores, all owned by TJX companies, had ever been grouped immediately adjacent to each other, and he credited the property owner with doing a nice job with them.
Benderson's putting a lot of money and attention to detail into their stores and into their facilities. And sometimes you don't see that, right?
The success of this type of retail is of particular concern for Amherst because it has so much of it.
The biggest concerns I have anytime we see big box retail is 2 things, right? It's land use, the amount of land it's grabbing, and then the tax yield per acre, because it's not a very high tax yield per acre. What we're seeing now is a little bit of an evolution where, retail is kind of tucking itself in to sort of a tight area and tight confine.
But doesn't that sound like a mall?
People just aren't going into malls. The Boulevard Mall was once assessed at over $90 million of valuation. Now it's faded to about $10 million. There's a reason why we're pushing for a higher density mixed use of that site. Because we don't want to take a 64-acre site and turn it into single-story retail anymore, right? We want to see things transform so that it's more sustainable.
It's the same reason they're watching the ongoing redevelopment of the former Northtown Plaza into Station 12 closely.
Again, that was one of those conditions where we said, hey, do you think you should be thinking about diversifying and going to a mixed-use product? And they said no, they had commitment, or they felt they could have the commitment to do standalone retail. We'll see.
Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.